You must have heard about this word many times. Many of you may not have heard about this word. So today I am going to explain you about cPanel. So to start with, let's see the cPanel. It stands for Control Panel and it is most essential part of any web hosting account. There are various control panels which are used widely like Parallel Plus, Direct Admin and cPanel. cPanel is built with WHM which manages server and reseller part, and without WHM the functions provided by cPanel would not be utilized fully. cPanel offers various features from adding an email to managing domain as well as subdomain names. Also you can manage the FTP accounts. You will first need to log into your control panel. For that you will require domain name. If you don't have any domain name pointing to any hosting server, then you can use server IP address and port number for logging into cPanel. Once you log into your cPanel, you will see the screen. Even if you are not professional, then also you can easily set your website to cPanel. Now let's see the screen. Here we can see the username and the password. Let's enter the username and the password. Okay, so here is the option that we can see on the page of cPanel. The right hand panel shows stats and the left hand panel shows various tools and categories. In this session we will be discussing about files section. First, files. This section offers various tools like file manager, images, directory privacy, disk usage, web disk, FTP accounts, FTP connections, backup wizard, GIT version control, file and directory restoration. Now we are going to discuss file manager section in details. First, file manager. This tool is used for managing website files. Using this tool, you can create a file, create a folder, copy a file, move a file, upload file, download a file, restore a file, rename a file, edit a file, give permissions to a file, view a file, extract and compress an archive. Using this tool, you can create new files which can be text file, HTML file or PHP file. The new file will get created at the specified location as shown. You are required to enter the new file name and check the path. If it is correct, then click on Create File. Let's see creating a new folder. This tool is used for creating a new folder at the specified path. Enter the name of new folder and it will get created in a given path. Then click Create New Folder button. Now let's see copy a file. Usually this option is disabled, but once you select a file for copying, then this option gets enabled. Here you will see the file path of the file which you are trying to copy. Then you are required to enter the path that you want to copy this file to. After that, click Copy File option. Thus your selected file or files will get copied to given path. Now let's see Move a File. If you want to move a specific file to desired path, then this tool is used. The window looks like this. Here you can see current file path and you are required to enter the path to which you want to move the file to. Then click on Move File button. Your file or files will be moved to the specific location. Now let's see Upload a File. This tool is used for uploading a file to given path. In our case, we are trying to load a file at /home/demo cPanel. You can directly drop the file to start uploading, or you can select a particular file which you want to upload. You will also get an option Overwrite existing file for overwriting the existing file. Maximum file size allowed for upload is 9.35 MB. If you want to go back to the file path or to home page of file manager, then click on Go Back to File Path option. Now let's see Download a File. Most of the times this option is disabled. Once you select the file for download, then this option gets enabled. Click on Download a File. Now let's see a delete file option. This tool is used. Now let's see delete a file. This tool is used for deleting a file. When you select this option, then you will see a window which looks like this. Here you can see a prompt asking for whether you are sure about sending the selected file to trash. You will also get the option skip the trash permanently. Delete the files. If you select this option, you will see the following window. Otherwise, this tool will send the file to trash. You have to confirm by the confirm button. Rename a file. This tool is used for renaming a file. Here you will see old file name which you want to rename. In the option new file name, you have to enter the name which you want to give to your file, then select rename file option, and thus your file will be renamed. Now let's see edit a file. This tool is used for editing a file. There are some precautions to be taken while editing a file. Let's see them. Before editing any file, it is always best to take a backup of original file because editing can produce unexpected results. In this window, you will see the name of the file which you want to edit. Also, you can see an option for disabling an encoding check. That is, if encodings are not important to you as you are working with English and other Western languages, then you can disable this dialog box by clicking on Disable Encoding Check button. Once you are ready for editing, then click Edit button. Now let's see HTML editor. This tool is used for editing HTML files. If the file which you want to edit is not HTML file, its size file is more than 1 MB, then you will get following error message. Permissions. This tool is used for setting various permissions like read, write, execute to a particular file. It is also used for changing the file permissions. You can change the permissions of user, group or body. You can select and deselect the permissions as per your requirement. Now let's see view. View option. This tool is used for either viewing contents of specific file or saving that file. Once you select a file, this option gets enabled. When you select a specific file for viewing, following message appears. It shows the name of the file which you have selected for viewing. It is also detailed about which type of file it is, from where it came, and also asks you to decide about what should Firefox do, whether you want to open this or save it. By default, save file option is selected. You can also tick the option which is for doing this automatically, that is, open with or save file for files like this now. Now let's see extract. You can extract an archived file by left clicking its name and then clicking on extract button. Now let's see compress. Compress, you can also create your own archives. Select the files and folders which you want to include in the archive as shown in the following video. You can also click compress button, then pop will appear. Here you can see compression type files to compress. You will need to enter the name of archive and click compress files option.